Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive.
What up? What up? They lit out there today. What up, Malik? I see my boy Malik in here already. Y'all in here, please like, please share, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. You can get some people some time to get up in here. How y'all feeling this rising? Oh, my man Malik said, top of the morning. What you mourning about, Malik? What's going on? You good, brother? Father's birthday was yesterday. He turned up. He almost 80 out here, man. If I stick to it, I know, man, if I do right, man, I got some genes, man, that can touch 80 so far. Yeah, peace, brother, peace. What up, Uncle E, man? What you got going on out there, man?
Trying to trying to get the rest of this stuff so I can start passing out these dinners tomorrow. Today's the countdown.
I didn't look at the spelling. My bad, Malik. My bad. I'm programmed. Once I see the MOR, I just assume. Can't make assumptions. I like that. That's a good way to say it too. More. The Moors, bro. You getting these plates ready on?
Yeah, I got right now I'm in the process of going to find some. I'm about to hopefully I can get some for about $25. Get like a probably about a 100 count, 50 to 100 count for like $25.
Yeah. You better get some. Little spot I be getting my bottles from. Free money.
What's up, bro?
Cool.
What's up, y'all?
Cool.
Don't worry about it. All right, man. I'll do that.
MO. Ah, that means more. More. Yeah.
What y'all hitting on?
Yeah, getting in. Malik just tapped in. He was educating me on. I thought he was saying good morning. I asked him what he was morning about, but he put more. Yeah, he put more.
He shop on action.
And he sent the video, man. He want me to share. You know, I might share it before Reese get in. Cause I don't know what time she gonna get in. Cause I know she got some videos lined.
Go ahead and say something, Kenny. Ain't no reason to react to the page and sit there and watch. Say what's up.
Yeah, I shared a clip, you know, that you just sent probably about 10, 15 minutes ago. I ain't really hear what he said yet, but I noticed as soon as I seen his name on there, I know he talking some bullshit. But he be lit. He be having the comments rowdy, boy. He the guy that pisses the guys off. Like Kevin saying, used to get at the women. He be getting at the guys, but a lot of his joints, they be like, I don't know. It may be because I'm a guy. I just be like, some joints I agree with, but most of them, it just be like,
throwing you off.
It be like, yeah, it seems like he might not like me, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Yeah,
I like him.
Kenny, you in here, we gonna share his clips since we got whatever this guy about to say, because I know he about to say something crazy. And for Kenny to send it, I know Kenny like, man, he don't agree. I know it, because he never say anything. You know this dude face, right, Trey?
Oh yeah,
yeah, we going in on these people. Let's see what he talking about.
If she has to pay her own rent, her own life, her hair, buy her own clothes, why should she listen to you? Being a leader costs money. Being a leader isn't life advice from a man that's unable to elevate her life. Why should she commit herself, be loyal to a man that's unable to provide her every need? You men are in the way. And then you want something for nothing. If he can lay next to you and watch you get out of bed exhausted and go to a man can sleep comfortably next to a person he hates, knowing they're overly worked, exhausted, tired while bills are stacking. Ladies, them ridding space in your mind isn't free. Them being a leader in your life isn't free. Everything. Because babies come from you. All praises.
If you in that big ass house or whatever that is, he's trying to show off in the background. With most of that camera being all of this, and the subject is right here, lets me know you're trying to show off whatever the building is behind you. So I guess that's his house.
Yeah, he always in his big house with the rose on, the Louis slippers, and all types of shit.
All right. And
hey, Kenny, he hit a nerve on you, huh, bro?
Man.
I ain't hear you.
The only thing that gets me is you trying, like for real, you're trying to sell yourself.
you trying to stop the selling of everybody else, and you trying to sell yourself because you got a house and all this. Okay, just say you're a trick, because that's all the fucking just say. You're a trick. Just say you're a trick, man. And you hate on everybody else that's tricking and ain't got to pay the price you paid. That's all that
So
is.
that's all that
That's
is.
all that is.
Oh man, Malik
Very simple. Very simple.
said he's a scammer. Okay, he said I remember him when he started. He was fat.
He was
His
fat.
whole
His whole thing was the diet.
man,
Something worked though, Malik. Something kicked in.
yeah,
It don't take no rocket scientist to see a fraud.
yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like if she worried about getting up from the bed, get a job where you work from home. But you can work in the bed. You ain't gotta worry about it. What the fuck economy y'all think is are we in right now? With these man,
I'm just
look at
trying to
this
figure out.
man. Look at the numbers. If he want to be the sponsor of pay a bitch bills, then you can be the forefront of it and the face of it all you want to be. But
Yeah, just
like he said,
don't.
he seems like he's just trying to sell himself for real.
Yeah, he's selling it so good.
Oh,
It's
he is.
cool what he's saying, you
Because when you
know.
was fat and nasty, I ain't really see nothing about you talking about the same shit. But then when you now you think you check the boxes, now you have a different sentiment. So I don't know.
Y'all didn't hear what he said.
Which part?
He said whoever has the money runs the shit. Whoever has the money. So what happens if you get a female that got more money than you? Then you gonna feel good? No, that's not the person you are. The person you are is you think you can run somebody because you got a little bit of money and you know that people will do anything for money. You know what I'm saying, which lets me know the type of fraud, like I said, the fraud and fucked up nigga that you is. You got living in a you living in a
What
miserable
makes
life.
them fucked up? Let me ask you
It
that.
works, man.
You
It
say what
works.
makes him fucked up? Because he's telling you straight up that if you deal with him, he's gonna pay all the bills and you got to do everything and anything he tells you.
But
He's
he
paying
still
the
ain't
bills.
getting
That's
nothing
cool.
because he wouldn't be on there still talking about it. So it's
That-
not
no, no,
measuring
no. You
up
gotta listen.
somewhere
Yeah, I
You
hear
gotta
what you
listen.
unless you're selling a book or
Promotions,
something.
right? But promotions, you got to keep on going for promotions. That's what he's doing.
Oh, all
He's
right.
still going for that's
I didn't know if
promotion.
he had merchandise or something he was selling, or a Slim Fast, or a financial literacy book, or some shit. But
He's
because
selling.
if you already
He's
had it
selling
in the bag,
himself.
you wouldn't need to solicit to all the other women that need
And
that
that's
have
how he
bills. I
makes his
guess.
money. He make his money by making that type of content. You
Oh,
know,
I
like
feel
he
you.
Yeah.
Because
can
them
have a
comments
wife.
and shit turn over the money. Them
Yeah,
comments, views, all that shit turn over. That's
he can have
monetary.
a wife and
I ain't know
everything.
that.
He can, so
Hell
it's all
yeah, that's what I was talking about yesterday. Some things I might know that I can
about.
share. That's what I meant
Well then,
yesterday.
well then,
I
each
know
one
you didn't
teach
know
one.
that.
Each one. Oh shit! Here we go. Here
Yes, sir.
The debate
Nah,
trying to talk about the video.
but nah, yeah, he
Eve.
it just seemed like he's selling himself. I didn't know if he had a book or something. Everybody, people know what they to do. Everybody got their little tricks online. Some people have naked. Some people showing areola. Some people, showing print. Everybody got a little tactic to get numbers and views and clicks and shit. I see now, or fake skits, passing them off as real. So everybody got a little tactic to make their numbers and
Yeah,
shit.
it's
If you're
still
able to do so, I think that's a blessing, and there's nothing wrong with that. But soliciting it like it's a
we.
job and requirement off the jump. I mean, I don't know if he's basing that off relationships or what the fuck. But happy Friday, Phoenix said. What's up, Phoenix?
Hey, Malik said he
He
does.
does have a book. I knew it was something to sell, Malik. Why my shit ain't working? There you go for Phoenix. But yeah, I knew he had something to sell. Because if you solicit, if you had the woman that you wanted, you wouldn't still be talking about paying shit. You paying her shit, not all these other women's shit.
Yeah,
So
I
you
seen
know.
girls in this video before, like his girl or something. What I'm just trying to get the point to is that he's saying that a man should pay a woman's bill, all her bills. But I'm like, y'all in a relationship, why it's not child bills? It's always still get caught up in that individual thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if he laying beside you and he your man, if he your man, y'all got bills. But if you just dating a dude and he's sleeping with you, I don't see why would he want to pay all your bills. But if he with you in a relationship, I would understand why he want to pay all the bills. But why would you just pay all your bills and he got bills of his own? So I'm just like, that's the part that I don't get. But yeah, it is probably dudes out here that just laying up with women, that watching them get up, grind every day, and they just choose to do nothing. And these women probably sign up for it. But be more specific and talk to those. But he tried to make it seem like if a dude ain't buying and paying for
If he's not
everything,
automatically on that tip, then he's like,
yeah,
yeah.
They
I mean, I
women.
feel like the only thing I feel like I would be if I was in that position. I mean, y'all know what it is with me, and so I ain't with that shit. But you know, if I was with the shit, I want my wife to have a financial plan. She got to have some type of something like. I don't want to compare it to a Keisha Kaur, but you know how Gucci gave Keisha like 2 million, she turned that shit over to 6. All right, you need to be somebody with some type of business mindset that gives you a reason to not be stacking with me. Because if you want to be at home so fucking bad, I want to know what you going not the regular spending you do your nails or hair little shit like that. I'm talking about like what is the return gonna be for us? If it's all on me for the bills, what's the return that you're gonna be doing with this money or whatever I'm giving you? Cause sitting on your ass at home and looking pretty is not building shit. Cause when them
Mhm.
titties drop,
Whoa,
this money better be up so I can fix them bitches. Unless you going cause I can get another one if that's the case, if all this shit free.
whoa,
So I'm trying to
whoa. What
understand.
happened? Mm.
Help me
Cause what?
understand. Can y'all
Yeah,
help me
cause
understand? Cause I don't get it. I'm sorry.
yeah, cause like you said, when them titties drop, somebody got to pay for them, right? And if I'm paying all the bills, I can't pay for them titties.
It
So
could be
if you
anything. It
don't,
even
if you
gotta be her body. It
if
could
you
be
don't
just
if you don't
you
leave
know.
me for if you don't leave me for the bills, you're gonna leave me because I can't pay for your titties. So
Yep.
I'm in a lose lose situation anyway.
One
Right.
of
Yeah.
I
Nah,
them.
but
always
I'm
say,
say this. I want to
right.
say this. Like I think like I said, when you have individuals, when you like everybody asks for a certain thing in a relationship. Everybody asks for a certain thing in a relationship. So you gotta understand like this. A lot of females that get out here and work their ass off every day for this nigga that we saying don't get up and do this and do that. See, they have an agreement. They have an agreement. And that agreement is it may not be the work ethic. She might not need that nigga's money. She may be making enough money to take care of both of them. She just may need that nigga's understanding and his comfortability and the more support. Females
Right.
really females really don't need a whole lot to go forward. We only thing that slows a female down majority of the time is because her feelings and emotions get caught up so fucking fast.
Hell yeah. Let me hit on some of these comments real quick, Unc. I don't want y'all to think I don't see y'all Malik and Phoenix and everything. Oh, you ain't had to make me full screen. Damn. All right. But Malik said, but the people can't see it that way. The women think the breasts are enhancements, their outfits or for the outfits and for the strip club, not to nurture their babies. Okay. That's his perspective, not the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know that. I ain't thinking about that nigga. I ain't even on the same wavelength as him any fucking way. So I don't go fuck. Happy Friday, beautiful beings. Happy Friday. Happy Tuesday, Phoenix. My bad. I said Friday. Happy Tuesday to you, Trey, Molly, Unc. What's up? Exactly, brothers. It's all to fool the public. Yeah. He says all those things so he can't inquire more women and followers. Don't you see it? Yeah, I see the tactic. If you can't make or create things together, what are you together for? That's what I'll never understand. Cause what did you think? If I left you, what did you build? So I would never want nobody just get comfortable and just spending somebody else's shit and don't have nothing stacked, saved, nothing that's going to return later in terms of investments. Phoenix said, "That's how I feel, Molly. If we don't live together, I'm not letting you pay all my bills. There's nothing wrong with helping each other out sometimes, but I'm not taking care of two households alone." Yeah, I don't think a little tricking is bad necessarily, but covering all your shit and acting like it's a requirement. If he decides to be a trick, let him be a trick. But you people making it a requirement off the jump because you got a hot box that ain't doing shit for his pockets. Do you think powder milk? Get out my comment section, Malik. You talking about something? Do you think powder milk did this to niggas?
What the?
I think YNs and mumble rappers are powder milk babies. Modern women think breasts are part of their outfits and for the strip club. Yeah, it is though. It's a part of the aesthetic.
Yeah,
I don't
shit.
I don't see a bitch online
Shit,
without fresh titties. Not to
them
call no
titties
women
gonna
no
drop,
bitches, but I don't see
nigga.
no women online without a fresh set. Personally. So, don't nobody droopy titties is in the past, unless you ain't got the brain to really fix it or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, the way women feel, they don't want no stone unturned. If they can get it fixed or done somewhere or covered up, it's gonna get done and covered up. Hold up, Trey. When titties drop, they're gonna stay there. It makes it easier to preach with me. When he
What?
get older, he can't get to the motherfuckers no more. It might be helpful that they come down to him. But on a normal occasion, when it's about, I'm talking about when it's based off money and aesthetic and everything being a certain way. So when she would like when a woman's requiring, oh, he gotta pay my bills, he gotta make sure this straight and my car note and my hair, my nails and all that shit. He gonna be like, all right, your body, your shape, your mentality, all these things that he's gonna require. Ain't no way that he's gonna be shelving off and ain't getting no pussy or can't make no demands. That's not gonna happen. So, nah,
Yeah,
but
but
that's what I mean, Phoenix. That's what I mean.
everything, if you look at everything as a business and you take the relationship part out, like your girlfriend or your boyfriend, then you can see things clearly. Because
Mhm.
he's saying that this person should just come in there and take care of this person, pay all their bills, even though they trying to get into a relationship. Let's say we wanted to get into a business ship. I'm just gonna come in and invest all my money into all of your plans and what you, but it's our business. It don't make sense. It just look like they looking for investors. If you're looking for somebody just to invest in what you doing and only you doing, then go find somebody to just invest in you. But you looking for a partner, a business partner, somebody you can actually build with. Y'all gonna have to come to the table together and map out some things together, pay bills together. Y'all gonna create bills together. So that's the part that throw me off for either party. It's just like for the dude too. It's just like either side. If one person getting all, it just seemed like you just an investor or just a assistant for that person. But when
Yeah,
y'all do things and plan things together and create bills together, and then it's more of a partnership. It's more of a relationship. I don't like that. You take care of this person. That person should take care of that. When y'all should work together. So
hell
that's
yeah.
my
Phoenix
opinion.
said two new things. I don't know what she said. It's a little small without me having to zoom in.
That's
I
because
know Malik said that's
low.
because they lack low self low self esteem is somehow we are attracted to that. Low self esteem because you can manipulate that bitch. I know what it is. Don't act like you don't know why Malik that niggas be attracted to low self esteem
Money.
bitches because you can play with them. Anyway, staying home to
Low,
care
low,
for
no,
your
no, no,
family
low,
is a
low.
job. I'm gonna finish
Mhm.
this comment though, because I am reading that. Stay home to care for your family is a job, but I agree, Trey. If you're home, you can. If you are home, you can get help create budgets, retirement plans, etc. Just because you're home doesn't mean you're useless. Yeah, you
Mhm.
can, truly hold the house down. Y'all need to have a plan. You need to be formulating something. We should add to the household relationship, not subtract from it. Yeah. If anything, you do some of those subtle things that'll have him spending more without even thinking about it because you just holding all the shit down like you're supposed to. We don't want all that. We are simple. We just want the the boom boom. Fucking talking about. He said they just want the boom boom. Fucking talking about. What
That's
you about
it.
to say,
I'm just
Because I know
trying to
you. I
say
heard you ain't like what I said just now.
about I ain't like what.
No, something you were saying.
What you
Whoa,
about to
or wait,
say?
or
I don't,
something
what
like
No,
you
no,
about
no.
to
I was
say?
no. You said something about females that's low self esteem and all that, right?
Oh yeah, it was off a comment. Yeah,
Yeah. So you got to understand this, and it's a lot of times low self esteem comes from the fact that somebody may feel like they're not loved, they're not appreciated. So a female would take any nigga that will give her that right there. She don't give a fuck how he is. It's
yeah.
not.
I
She
feel you.
don't give a fuck. Cause guess what? Guess what? This nigga's a loving man. He's a loving man. I'm not saying I can change him. I'm not saying I can change him. But guess what? I can give him some ideas as to why he should change. See, anybody when like if you go into a relationship and all you want to do is just pay bills and all that, that's not a relationship. That's a fucking business. Like Marley
Right.
said, that's a business.
You invest.
There is no love. I don't have to give a fuck about your feelings, your emotions, and all that. Because I'm paying your bills. This is about your bills. It's not even about you. It's not about you. We just fucking and I'm paying all your bills. That's it. That's a fucking trick. I don't give a fuck how you look at it. That's a trick. And if you want, and if you want to promote tricking, hey, I'm for you. Hey, I'm for you. You want to promote tricking? I'm all for you. But
What's
don't
up,
try and
Slicky?
make but don't try and make the next man look bad because you a sucker.
Phoenix said that's so true, Unc.
Yeah.
And we're gonna share the video one more time for people who just popping in here. It ain't that
Yeah.
long of a clip. We're gonna pull it
Hey
back
No
up.
Marley,
problem.
My bad. Do
Yeah,
you know they said, man, I gotta, man, they said selling styrofoam trays out in Maryland now is illegal.
that dang.
Damn,
Damn,
how the fuck?
I ain't know that was a fucking problem. They make everything a problem.
Nah,
Yeah,
because you know they doing away with the plastics and all that.
Oh yeah, I feel
yeah.
you. Yeah,
But
yeah, that makes sense. They kind of doing that up here too.
Yeah,
Yeah, but go ahead and play that joint.
they
I
give
got
you
find something.
everything. They take away the plastic bags, but they put everything in plastic.
Yep.
Hmm.
And then, no. The worst thing is you make everybody drink out of paper. Who the fuck drinks out of paper straw? You drinking
I be buying box
Listen,
water, but go ahead with the
if
video.
she has to pay her own rent, her own lashes, get her hair done, her nails done, buy her old clothes, why should she listen to you? Being a leader costs money. Being a leader isn't free. Being a leader doesn't come with a discount. Why should she take life advice from a man that's unable to elevate her life? Why should she commit herself, be loyal to a man that's unable to provide her every need? You men are in the way. And then you want something for nothing. If he can lay next to you and watch you get out of bed exhausted and go to a job that you can't stand, that man don't love you. He hates you. Only a man
Damn,
can
I ain't
sleep
even hear the
comfortably
hate part.
next to a person he hates,
Damn,
knowing they're
nigga.
overly worked, exhausted, tired while bills are stacking up. Ladies, them ridding space in
Damn,
your
big back.
mind isn't free. Them being a leader in your life isn't free. Them trying to give you guidance in your life, it isn't free. Charge for everything because babies come from you. All praises. If he
For those who
Why
pop,
you ain't got kids and shit running up and down them steps while you talking that shit on camera? I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna look into him because I don't assume shit without looking it up. But I'm assuming he doesn't have a family and a wife and stuff, right?
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. Because I don't. Oh, that's Yada. Some things he says are good. Some are just hot air. Okay.
Yeah, I said he know how to rally the people up,
Oh, I
man.
mean, yeah, he know what about that algorithm. I'm gonna say he know what the fuck to
He
do.
said he
Cause I
married.
know bitches on IG talking about, so, oh yes, and all that shit. He's
He said
married
he
with you. Oh, he okay,
married
and
about.
does care for his family. Okay, okay.
Uh-huh.
Not down that I need to hit on there, but he don't. He hates your ass though. He hates
Uh-huh.
you. If
I
damn.
don't know.
I
I just
mean,
know
you
that
know.
people push
Yeah.
hate anyway. You know, like if
Oh yeah.
I'm
Well.
married to kids, I push that. You know, I push out to influence more people to get married and have kids. You know, he got a nice house, look like they're making good money. I
Mm.
encourage people and look, me and my wife work together and look how we build an empire. Look how we take our kids together. You ain't got to do it alone. It ain't got to be one person doing this and one person doing that. We can work together and build something. But
Does he have videos talking about them building anything, Phoenix?
it seemed like he sound like he
Yeah,
dictation.
like I'm he head honcho, head H and I C.
He paying for everything. He taking care of everything, and his woman listen to whatever he say. And so far, things been going good. So he feel like this how everything should be. But if you ain't got the money to do these things, then your woman shouldn't listen. But
Right.
it was a point you probably had the money, and if she came after you had the money, then that ain't a good look anyway. I want
She
somebody
said
to
he
be
was
with before.
before this she was scared he was scamming. She said don't quote her. But he was scamming before this shit. Apparently, I don't know. Somebody
My
else said that too, I think, Phoenix.
yeah, Malik said that earlier. He said he's a scammer. So it's like, come on, you ain't working hard for shit neither. Your ass
Yeah, that's
just around
unfortunate.
taking from other people, man. So it's just like this how he making his money. People gonna support it. They gonna like it. They gonna share it. Even if they hate it, they gonna share it.
Yeah.
Kenny shared it. Oh boy,
Yeah.
Kenny, fuck this guy.
Well, I know if you tap in late, I ain't bringing this shit back up. You gonna have to rewatch the show because people be sending shit and then don't be here to see it. And then nah, hell no. So
And I
I
tell
let
you
them know
another.
we talked about it. Give them a
All right,
timestamp.
and I tell you another thing. Your man, his form, like deals with torn women. He's the type of nigga that goes at torn women. You know what I'm saying? Women that's down on that bad, that's having bad times and all that. He the type of nigga that goes at them. And like I said, you become not a friend, but you looking at them as a dictator. You want to be a dictator in anything that you do. And like I said, for you to show this big dumbass house or whether it's paid for or not, it just shows the fraudulent behavior that you have because you have to show money. You have to show something. Your words alone can't just get you there. You got to show something in the back to give an individual a visual picture of, oh, he got money, girl. He got money.
Hmm.
But at the end of the day, you can have all the money in the world. You still miserable. And you can tell you miserable because you hating on the whole of men. You don't know what's going on with a man for him not to be working. You don't know what's going on mentally, physically, or anything. So you can't be outside of a relationship and say, "Oh, he fucking up. She works every day. He ain't shit." You don't know why the fuck he not working. You don't know if he had a job. He done put. You don't know the circumstances. And he's a dude that will take the circumstances and you don't know it, and he'll blow it up and make a female feel like a motherfucker's playing with her or current.
Hmm.
Hmm.
There's women in there. They said, "Yeah, tell him. I just had one of them niggas. I had it. Da 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 da." So it do. Some women feel like they can relate to what he talking about. So
Well,
uh,
she said that his wife is beautiful and everything, and hold on, I done zoomed in too much. A dictator is a man who wants the woman to be submissive.
that's
But you
it.
can you can you can have submission without dictatorship. That's all in your speed and how energy you put out. Because you ain't gotta do half
Yeah.
the shit that some of y'all
Look up
think
the
I
word.
gotta do
Look, look,
in order to
look up the
demand
word
or
submission.
have submission.
Look at the word
A lot of
submission.
men have
Look it
complained
up.
about him breaking up their relationship. The men go in on him online. Oh well,
He
yeah. I
fucking up
mean,
home.
those is sellers. He trying to get the New York's bestseller list, so that's how he get there.
Yeah. Think
Hmm.
like a man. Just think about that. A lot of these
Hmm.
K-
youngers get these books and stuff. He know it. Now it's more like think
chaos,
like a
chaos
woman.
sales.
Say chaos sales.
I'm gonna look into him
Chaos
though, but I was
sales. You have
wondering if he had any videos of him, like him and his wife sitting down talking about their family. How transparent is it, or all your posts like have the same energy behind it? Like I said, like just knowing about cameras and shit. When you right here and all of this is showing, that means our focus is supposed to be on the background. We supposed to hear your narration and we supposed to watch your house as you panning left and right because you just covering it all, ain't you? But like you said, you wasn't in the office or nothing. You wasn't at your nice dining room table talking about it in your big kitchen or something talking about it. You wanted like I don't know. It's I would
Yeah.
like to see the message
So,
delivered
you don't.
without needing an aesthetic.
No, no, but that's what I'm saying. Instead of you having a house, why you didn't have your wife? Why you had your wife right there? You
I
understand?
seen in a
Yeah, I would
couple
love
You
to see
son.
like them talking about their
Yeah,
family
yeah.
and
You
how they
son.
work together and stuff. Because it
that
doesn't.
ain't
It's not
Yeah,
just
you
seen
100
son.
it.
percent him because he's not home to do all of that, or he could be home, but you're not there to do all those things. You still need someone in place to be watching, the kids tight and or whatever else you require of her that you're not doing yourself, or else you wouldn't require it. You know, nah. Mm-mm. But I would like to see like I'm gonna look on there after this, but I would love to see some shit about their family and how their shit works together
Good
because
morning.
it's not one person.
Good
What's up,
Can I
morning.
Kyle?
say something?
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
I can say something.
yeah. Go ahead.
All right, I'm. It's like this. All right. I'm in a relationship, and my wife been together for 10 years, right? 10 years plus. I'm saying it was at a point that yeah, I did have to foot all the bills. It was at a point I did have to foot all the bills, but then it came to the point that I ensued. I got an injury, and she had to take care of all the bills. But the difference between when I took care of the bills and when she took care of the bills is it's the more support. It's the more support. It's like my baby, my child's mother. She works her ass off. When she come home, that house is clean. She got a hot dinner. She got dinner. Like the kids is taken care of. Like whenever you're in a relationship or whatever, you take turns in that relationship. Every day's not gonna
Hmm.
be good. You take turns. It's about supporting each other. That's what a relationship, friendship, business. That's what all a business partnership. Only thing you trying to protect is the money.
Yeah.
That's all you trying to protect the money. Why should see? Like I said, when you paying everything, it's easy for you to tell her, man, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. The fuck,
Yeah.
your feelings ain't getting these bills paid. You understand? See, like I said, I see him as a bully. I see him as a bully, a verbal bully. I see him as an individual who takes words and uses them against people. And at the
Mhm.
same time, what type of man is you? If you say you in a beautiful marriage and all that, nigga, if anything, you supposed to be giving us don't sit back and chastise niggas because they don't have what you have or they ain't do what you did. You wild motherfucker. That's just see
Well,
that's the
it
Bible
don't make
talking
me
right
feel
there.
bad that he has the ability to show those things. It doesn't, it doesn't bother me that your house is big. Um, because if I'm fine with the shit I'm in, I'm okay with I'm not thinking about what nobody else is saying. So that's not. It's not about even the aesthetic. I just see the weaponizing of it. I just see how you're the subject, and the camera's supposed to be right here, but it's really like this. Like I said, I'm just seeing what he's visually doing. I see what he's doing with that algorithm to get them numbers. That's why I asked if he had something to sell, wondering if he was something author or something. But I'm not tripping over him uh having bread or however he got to it.
Mm.
I just want to see.
Yeah,
I
nah, ain't
just want the
No,
nobody,
transparency
no,
out of
no.
it
nobody
because
tripping about his
everything
money.
is not
Yeah,
just
ain't nobody
A1. Like
sitting tripping
what
about
I
his
would like to
money.
see about the partnership because you're
no,
not in
no.
the
That's
house
what
alone. You know.
Yeah,
no. What I'm
yeah,
saying is
go ahead.
it's never about the money. Anytime you anytime you make money, one of the number one things in your relationship, you're not in a relationship. You're not in a relationship, dog. Whenever you making money, the number one thing. Because guess what? Money ain't shit if you ain't got no mental. Money ain't shit if you don't know what the fuck to do with money. It's just a waste. It's just a waste.
That
Like I
wasn't
said,
the
I
sentiment
can't
last week.
what? Money? I
No,
already
yeah,
told
we
you like
was on here talking about all that shit. We ain't got to get
no,
into
but
it
I
because we
told
all
you
know what the
Please
dialogue was.
don't.
Who
I'm
anybody was
trying to get
watching,
you
but that
to
no,
wasn't the
no. What
sentiment
I'm saying.
last
hold
week.
on to that point till
We was
y'all
ready to
No,
done.
take
no,
it on
Y'all,
the chin
no.
if
I
this
want you to
money
listen.
was
No,
right last
hear me
week.
out. Hear me out.
All right.
yeah,
Guess what? A person who's had money knows how to live with money and without money.
Yeah, I feel you. I give you that.
which
Definitely give you
means
that.
which means you make a lot of different choices from both ends. Now, once you find yourself in a comfortable position, you're not making comments for the next person to fall. You're making comments for the next person to build. Because guess what? You've been through that, so you already know the mental psychology of you not having and what you're going through on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anytime you're in type of friendship, relationship, or whatever, it's to build each other up, not to break each other down. You're supposed to build each other up when y'all at y'all weakest points. That's what a relationship is. It's about
Yeah.
building. It's not
A
about
foundation,
destroying.
yeah.
It's not about yeah. It's not about saying, "Oh, I'm bigger than you" or "I'm better than you," because it's not. We're even.
yeah,
We're
go
going to this even. Whether you got a job, whatever. My understanding from the very first time when I started dealing with you, I have an understanding. You have an understanding. All right, you already know that I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm, you got some shit blanked out or whatever for a
ahead.
second.
Let's see, get out of here,
Uh huh.
They done took your mic, They done
Yeah, I
took
don't know.
my
Somebody
mic,
called you
like,
or something. You gotta leave out, come back in.
somebody called, but I'm trying to get
Somebody
to a
called it because
question
it cut your shit
for
off. I see
trying to
your
get to a
face,
question
but
for
it took
y'all in
your.
the audience, Trey. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying. I don't know if y'all can hear me though.
I'm already hit. Why brag if it's hold on. So wait, you the comment move like okay. So money don't matter today, but it will matter later. Mm, okay. You crazy if you're gonna let somebody else determine what kind of day you are gonna have. Yeah, exactly. It's not
Hmm.
somebody that's grounded. Why brag if it's like that? Enjoy that. Yeah, yeah. At the same time, money can make people flip on you if witness uh it
Yeah,
firsthand in my marriage when I witnessed it firsthand in my marriage when um I'm in a relationship. It's us. What do we need? How do we do or be better? In my marriage there's a lot of I. Yeah, there was a lot of I. Yeah.
I'm trying to get to a question as y'all in the audience, basically on how you think these girls receiving this message, because I think that's what's playing the effect. because it's probably girls who actually in this
Actually,
situation
Red and all
and they
them other.
dealing with a guy who probably just landed and ain't in a position to help them. Even if they was once in a position, something might happen, but now they no longer giving them the time to get what they need to do or do whatever they need to do to get things done. I want to know, how do y'all feel like this is playing effect on those girls who's in that position? Because I seen Ouija said that it been breaking up a lot of people relationships, and it sounds like that can be true. It seems like if it don't relate to you, it don't really hit home. But I'm just thinking about for some of the people it probably hit home with. It probably does play a big role in effect. Because I seen when they was doing that 30-day rule shit with Steve Harvey, a lot of women was dealing with that. And I seen it play the effect in real life. Till this day, I think people still got certain rules that they learned from that book. So if this dude encouraging women to not be in this situation, and they already in this situation with a guy, this might do cause, relationships to break up. They might do encourage women to say, you know what, I do need a guy who already have money. But then this the same women who complain about Diddy. Diddy got money, and he had Cassie. She was submissive. He was able to pay for everything, pay for her rent, pay for her flights, her clothes, whatever she want. So it's just like they don't act like something comes with that. He can tell her what to do. She ain't like the fact that he can tell her what to do, but he feel like, hey, I got the money, I'm paying for everything. So I just wanted to know how y'all feel about women that's probably in that situation, like Weezy said. So said when he wasn't working, I handled the bills in the household. When he was working, I still handled the bills in the household. He would give me money towards the household, but he want to. He didn't give. If he wanted to, if he didn't, if he didn't want to give. Damn, that's messed up, Weezy. That's tough too. See, we all know when you makes his trying.
What did he
Yeah,
say?
definitely.
I ain't hear what he say. What did he say?
Who? Which one? That was
Weezy.
Weezy.
Yeah.
Weezy was the last comment.
Yeah, she
I ain't hear what it. I ain't said.
She
said
said,
when
I'll read it again. She said, when he wasn't working, I handled the bills and household. When he was working, I still handled the bills and household. He would give me the money toward the household, but if he want to, he didn't give.
Mhm. Basically, sometimes if he ain't want to give, he just ain't
Yeah,
give.
he just ain't do it.
And I've been in a situation where I paid all the bills, and the minute I needed help or the other partner had to pay a little more than what I had, it was breakup. I never, no girl ever stayed with me when things got hard with me, but they same women's with me. So I get it, and if it was a dude around here talking to them like that, they probably feel like that. If your dude lose his job or something happen and he can't take care of the things he normally take, you don't need to be with him because there's always another dude that's trying to holler. So
Yeah.
he might be in a good situation at the time, so they be so quick to jump, and I just feel like that works for me because that person don't really love you. They don't really fuck with you anyway, so it's
Yeah.
good to know that. If you had money all the time and you was good, you'll never really know who really fuck with you for you. They'd just be there for the money. So it's good to know those type of people.
I
But I
want to
want
treat the
to.
situation like oh my bad.
Nah, you good. You said
I was about to
situation.
say I want to treat the situation like I don't have the setup that I have. Like meaning that if I had somebody that was going half or whatever, it just half. Fuck talking about all of it in this economy. If they just paying half, I want to be still pulling in what I need to cover. Like, cause you never know. Like
What, baby
Phoenix
girl?
said, what if
No, no,
somebody
you
not
good.
working
Take your
at the
time.
moment, they can't cover this or whatever, whatever. You don't. People get so comfortable so quick. It seemed like. And I would just be wanting to pull in to cover that shit myself. If that person said, woke up this morning and said, you know what, fuck you, I'm good off you. What the fuck you gonna do? So next month in 3 weeks or so, you gonna be sweating trying to figure it out? No, what the fuck? People get comfortable way too fucking quick. So
Mhm.
if it were me in that type of situation, I need to be making the money anyway. I need to make whatever it costs. If I'm saving that, cool. That might be a bomb ass gift I can give for them, just because I know they got it covered, and I was able to save that because of the half that they're putting in, as opposed to my whole. If I was by myself, that I'll be putting in. So I wouldn't want to I just wouldn't want nobody to snatch the rug from under me and be like, "Fuck you, deal with it." Nah.
Yeah,
My
that
first
guy.
wife felt I'm never bring it back to the other one. My first wife felt like I'm never supposed to ask her for help. It's sad if you can't. I would I think your woman should be the rainy day type of woman. Even if you she ain't gotta pay shit, something should be coming in for herself. Rainy day, make some sweaters, knit some shit or something, so you can have some income to help out if something goes left. My thing is, if you live by yourself, you have to maintain right. You have to maintain your own household. Why is it difficult to do the same thing while you're in a relationship? It should be that much easier. Y'all should be caked up. Any trip that y'all really want to go on, anything, any small things that y'all really want to do, the motherfucker might want a new pair of Beats earphones or something. Thank you, Miss Nicole Farrington, for your notification on the Morning Max Show page. But y'all might want, I don't know, y'all might want to do something subtle. You might want to take him somewhere that he like his favorite football game or something like that. It might cost $500, $400. You can do that if you are stacking anyway. If why would you not want to pull an income? You think shit all who in life thinks that everything about your life is always gonna remain the same? Like it's not gonna like life keeps going. So we can't say life keep going and time don't stop, but then it stops as soon as you get in the bed
That's the
with
thing.
somebody.
I seen people give up a lot of times, man. They quit. I had people quit on me before. I just look at
Damn.
it like a workout. It's like some people get through 20 push-ups. I know some people that just can't get to 20 and they quit. They give up, and that's what they do in relationships. They get hard. They don't fight through it. They don't work through it. They just like, I quit. This too hard for me.
What's up, Miss
I
Angie?
think those people, they go out and they try to find an easier route. And sometimes they end up in some type of relationship they later on hating. But it just seems like most people just chasing comfortability. If they feel like this man can come in here and replace you, and he can actually put money into the house, even if you got money, if you can put more money into the house,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that be it better their lifestyle. So they worry more about their lifestyle. They don't want to have to spend their money on things that they feel like they should be able to pocket. So it makes sense, but at the same time, it's think selfishly. Because even when you meet that next dude, if something was to happen to him, he might need you to step up, but they won't help him. They would remove him and replace him with the next guy, and then just so forth and so forth. And I just look at it, if it rose was the flip, since we in 2025 and everything man can do, women can do everything, man. So let's say a woman came on here and told men, hey, if a girl laying beside you and she ain't paying your bills and she ain't doing this and helping you with this and this,
Uproar.
she need to get the
Uproar.
fuck up out of there. She just a waste it. But it's plenty of men. I know me for sure. I can speak on it, that I done met women homeless with nothing, and I helped them get on their feet, get jobs and everything. And I ain't getting no hooray. They just feel like that's your girl. That's what you supposed to do. But when the
Yeah.
roles are flipped, it's like you taking care of that grown ass man. You really looking out for that grown ass man. He should be
Yeah.
able to do. So I'm just like, how would that work out if a woman was to come online and tell men, if that girl ain't helping you and paying your bills, even though she got her own bills, if she not helping you and paying your bills and paying for this and that, you need to leave her. I wonder how people would feel about it.
Yeah. That would be a big problem in the airwaves. That shit wouldn't make it. Good morning, y'all.
Miss
What's up, Miss Angie?
Quick Silver. What's up, Miss Quick?
What's up, Miss Angie? What Phoenix
Uh,
say? She said there. She said, "I don't want to live anywhere I can't afford afford to live on my own income. I never expect a negative outcome in relationships, but being human shows me not everyone moves the same way. Yeah, yeah,
mhm.
but like the periods that people are single, I when I'm not caught up in the web, I got time to look at you try to get out of it. So I mean, that me observing people. It ain't. I ain't talking about no movies and shit. I ain't talking about no fake shit. I'm talking about like seeing a nigga do a woman wrong right up the street, or
Yeah.
the guy that's getting knocked upside his head by his girl for being late coming to the house that might live on my block or some shit like that. But just natural shit that you see all the time. Pay attention.
Could
Y'all,
be.
everybody knows some cousins or family members that they come over the house, they can't always arguing, always gonna be fucked up and drunk, you know, getting into it. Don't nobody really say nothing no more because they always do it. They always get back together and shit like that. Or a friend, you know, somebody dealing with a nigga that's always gonna cheat and she keep letting you know about it for some reason. Y'all know, you know, observe. You know, look at other people's situations and see that it's possible. Ain't
I
nothing
just
about you that's gonna stop it from happening to you or stop it from being possible. So
I'm just like I done
shit.
had niggas with me that's friends that I can't lay around with and fuck or none of that come live with me because they had nowhere to go. Yeah, you can go stay in the other room until you get back on your feet, man. When you here, you ain't gotta pay for nothing. Just stack your money so you can go. You know, but I'm gonna make sure you got somewhere to go. So if it's somebody I'm in a relationship with or trying to be in a relationship with, she ain't got nowhere to go. Hell yeah, you can stay here. That's better than having one of my homeboys been able to stay because we can
Yeah,
get it
fucking
in.
sausage
We
party and
can do
shit.
us, you know, we can really, have fun. So it's just like it don't make sense if I'm able to take care of these bills and everything before I meet you. What's gonna change once you get there? Now, if something change in my lifestyle that costs me financially, then yeah. But when you come stay with me, I ain't gonna say, oh, now that you stay with me, I need half on the rent. I need this and that. Not if you ain't in position. Just like nah, get in your position. We good. I got the rent. Like I'm gonna make sure we got that. Because now what is mine is yours. So don't worry about that. I'm gonna make sure you get back where you at so we can get more help. But it just get too much in this. If I bring in this, then I got control. And that's what he said. What lady should listen to you? Like what advice can you give
Yeah, he don't
them? Like
care about you. He hates
this,
you.
this, this, this.
He say he
Man,
hates you if he ain't paying your shit.
yeah,
Nah.
so they
But
will
my
be
thing
in.
is, they would be. Oh yeah, they would be Phoenix. That's what I was saying. They would be. But I realized too that some people enjoy. Some people they say misery loves company and all that shit, but some people really enjoy being able to bitch and complain about something that they took on.
Yeah,
People, because it opens up dialogue, it gives a little bit of you got a little sentimental value attached to you, and then you got people that be like, oh, I understand, it's okay. But I've watched people use and play around with their role that they assume, especially if they already got to be in that role by default. But if they chose to be the leader, chose to be this, chose to be that, a lot of people like to say, I got all these bills and I gotta, like, it's like you want it though. You want it though, but you want to like
yeah,
you want to use the down part of it, I guess, to I don't know, to relate or start conversation with people or feel like you
yeah.
on the
It's
same
like you
accord or what.
created. I done did that plenty of times when I was younger. I create all these bills, and then I talk about it. It's like, then I
Makes
gotta
sense,
pay this
Phoenix.
car note, gotta pay this
Yeah.
insurance, I gotta pay all this rent. But I'm the one keep creating these fucking bills. My mother's like, so who got you the car note? Did somebody just hand it off to
The
you?
hand on the chin is funny as shit.
I should be like, huh? Like, did somebody just like drop them off? Like, you creating bills. Yeah, I ain't want the regular phone. I needed the extra iPhone, so I'm paying extra almost $200 on the phone because I want all this extra stuff, unlimited this and that. And I started like, hold up, I'm gonna just start lowering these bills. Like if I can take it on, but about time I take it on, I'm left with nothing. And then I'm
Yeah.
complaining I ain't got no money at the end of the month because I gotta pay all these bills. And that's when people tend to, oh yeah, I need help because no, you need to stop creating bills. I had to
Mhm.
learn from that. I can't blame other people. I gotta take care of all this shit by myself. I created all this shit by myself.
Right
So it's
now.
just like whatever it is, we gotta learn from it. Only create bills that you can afford. Even though you want it, you might want an apartment. If you can't afford it at the time, don't get it. I done jumped into that before. I got into an apartment, yes, yes, even though I know it's gonna get there, but I ain't had the income to make sure I can sustain that for a long
Yeah, I
period of
feel you.
time. And then it came to the point I had to stretch and sell this and sell that, sell my car. It was just like, why would I even jump into that? So now before I
Mhm.
jump into shit, I make sure I can take care of it 3 times. Not just
Mhm.
one time. I got 3 times the
Yeah,
money
three
before I buy.
times
I
over.
got 10 times the money in my account before I buy. It don't
Thank you,
matter.
Kyle. Thank you, Miss Angie, for your reactions on the morning page. I appreciate that
Yeah,
shit. Thank you.
have a great day, y'all.
Hmm.
You out,
Have a great
Cal?
day, Kyle. See you later.
See, Uncle E said something funky. What you
The
say?
facial expression he was making, it sounded like something hit his nose
Hey, yeah,
that wasn't good.
yeah.
But yeah, it makes him
Make
feel important. She was saying about the like how people take on
your
stuff
mother
or
tired of
whatever.
your
Because I
mother.
watch people bitch and complain about stuff, and I'm
Yeah,
like, you ain't gotta have this. You can do just fine without some of the shit that you got, but you don't want to let it go because you need something to show people. You need the reason, you need something to show why you did all that you did with your life or didn't do with your life, or sacrifice to the word people use to make themselves feel better about certain shit, certain choices. But the sacrifices you made to get to where you at, you need things to show for it. You don't want to. People can't let down an ego, and they don't want to be. They want to be in the big 4-story townhouse or the 6-bedroom joint with the three car garages and shit because of their ego, but they won't minimize and they'll complain and bitch about expenses behind the scenes.
hell yeah.
But so you people are like willing to suffer. People want like a lot of people like suffering. Like as much
Man,
as they say they don't, a lot of people like that because it brings pity and shit. Y'all can band together, all talk about y'all bills and how expensive shit is. That brings an audience. That brings a group of people that didn't exist before.
hell
If you
yeah.
can't bitch about bills, that's less conversation you get to have with all the other people bitching about bills. So I don't know.
You gotta live and
Neither
you
here nor
gotta
there. Fuck
learn.
it. You
Yeah.
know.
I'm like, fuck, I need 3 cars for. Who these
God damn, you
bitches?
only got one ass, 2 legs. So
No, but it was always in case one need to get worked on, I can still drive this one. I didn't
yeah.
know that. Oh, most time they fix your car. Some places give you free rentals.
Hmm.
Some places you can actually get a rental for a few days. Do with your
Hmm.
insurance, they might get you a rental. I'm
Hmm.
paying for shit that come with shit and I need. They like you
Yep.
getting a rental. I was like, nah, I'm good because I had another car.
Yeah.
Not knowing the rental was free. Now I know it's free. I'm gonna drive y'all shit
But
around.
people are allowed to have what they have, and they
Oh
don't need
yeah,
to
you can
explain to
afford
people
it. Hell
either.
yeah. You just
They
can't.
don't have to explain it. It's just only when it's eating your ass up that I have a problem with it. I be hearing about people with all these lavish things. I'm looking around like all this shit you can pawn in this motherfucker, or all this shit you
Yeah,
can stop using and subscribing
go.
to and shit to be better, and that's all it take. Shut the fuck up. But anyway, that's a smart way to live, Molly. I always sit and think about anything I purchase before I do it. I think of everything I will have to do to maintain. I refuse to buy another car because of that. I feel you, especially with the metro access. If I can jump on the bus real quick or jump on the
Uh,
train, get all
yeah,
the way across the city without burning that gas, and I probably spend like $8 or $7 round trip. I don't know what it costs no more, but. But if I can get all the way across the city to the other end and I ain't spend that much, man.
No,
What's up, Mr. John?
whatever. You
What's
rubbing
up,
cats out
What's
there?
up?
Well, that nigga's rubbing a random cat.
He said something. I thought Uncle E was about to say something.
Say the pawn shop used to see us all the time. Like they knew them by
They
name.
about to
Hey,
see
what
me
up?
today. I ain't gonna see. One thing I'm not gonna do is talk that shit and lie to your ass. They gonna see my ass today when I make that little payment. Don't worry about it. But
Man, what?
utilize what you got to. But at the
Damn,
same time, like I said, don't live beyond your means.
yeah, that money gone.
Everybody takes L's sometimes. Everybody going pockets gonna hurt. Sometimes shit, if everything inflated right now. Sometimes a bill just might be sky
Yep.
high. Or you might, shit happens. But at the same time, I just see how a lot of people can minimize a lot of what they have going on, but their ego won't allow them to do that. Because they need, like I said, they need something to show off. They need to, nobody look like they don't want. Nobody wants to look like they don't have nothing.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you said that. I'm glad you said that because
Hmm.
that right there makes me believe that, like I said, your man's message is he needs validation that he this nigga that does this and does that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you need validation in any relationship, you in something that you should not be in because validation is giving off the break. So like I
Hmm.
said, I don't want to live nowhere. I don't want to live nowhere that I may need help from anybody.
I feel you.
I'm saying, like I said, the bills are going to get paid. They may not always get paid on time, but they're going to get paid. We sit back and we stress over the smallest shit because we're not patient enough just to wait this day or two. This day or two. Oh, I'm about to get kicked out. You know damn well you're not getting kicked out. Stop putting it in the air. Just go, do what you got to
Mm.
do, pay the bill, and guess what? You like I said, everybody carries problems from month to month. And I swear, I don't need no female talking about, oh, well, I did this and I did that. And, la, 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 la. And I'm like, now we talking about
Yeah,
what we did. Now we talking about what we did. What are we doing?
yeah.
Yeah, when we got to compare what we doing for each other, then we definitely shouldn't be together.
We is in the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you trust me. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
But like I said, people like the
I'll be
people like,
back.
and that's a power thing too, as we already said for real. That's a power thing.
Yeah.
You know, people think they can voice more. The more people help, that's one thing I realized about human beings. The more that people help you, the more that they feel that they have insight or the ability to speak on what it is that they're helping with, what you're going through, or circumstances that might be like around that. It just
Yeah.
gives people more mouth when they help.
And
Unfortunately,
then
not
see,
all the time,
Wake
not
up with the
everyone,
sun
but
in a steaming
most of
cup.
the time.
Tune into
The
the
people
show
that
where
you
the
know.
vibes heat up. The
Somebody
morning
slides
Mac
to
got the
this.
flavor,
Who that
got the
is?
glow. Started right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew.
Who that is coming
Fresh
through this joint?
ideas and a
Al?
laugh or two. From the
What?
first
Bonnie
headline to
Lee,
your
Come
daily
on, I know
dose.
you at
This
home.
is the show where
Bonnie
the
Lee.
spirit
Girl,
goes.
you are not.
It's
It's
the
not
morning
Walmart
Mac.
or nothing.
Where the time don't
You
lag.
on? You are
Get your
on?
inspiration
All
packed in a
right, all right.
casual swag.
Bonnie Lee.
We don't
Sip
clock
it
into
slow,
nobody's
feel
job
the
like that.
rhythm hit your
Let the boss
toes.
come around, see you at the desk with your bonnet on.
This
Miss
not a
Althea,
bonnet.
take
Money.
that
This
shit
my
off before I
this
just send
my
you home.
this my
You
chef
getting
hat. This
money.
not my bonnet. I
But
got
she
it
got a
Nah,
taped
you
to
chef.
the
alright though.
bottom.
I'm fucking with you. What's
She
up?
got a
It's
hey,
chef
my
hat.
Riri. Hey,
tan.
Riri.
Hey baby,
You do
sorry
look a
about
little
that.
vibrant, so lovely. Everybody's so lovely. Yes. Say no, what's up, Ree?
So sexy. I apologize for being late, guys. I just had to handle some more business, but I'm here.
Right.
I'm here.
Business been handled.
Well, should tap her in on the convo, Molly, for real. Because I shoot them comments rolling and everything. I don't know if you heard of any of what we was talking about so far, Ree.
Nothing.
Oh
No.
yeah.
Keep tabs. I might need one day. I wouldn't want anyone
Yeah,
to
we was
keep.
talking about pretty much the power dynamic of money in the relationship. We started off, really just as a warm up, but really the conversation just kept rolling, and we just kept rolling with it for real. But we was talking about the power dynamic behind. It was a video of a man that was, kind of flashing off his house and talking about and giving and pushing the narrative to women that if you don't pay all the bills and you don't offer to cover everything that you that the man hates you and
And
stuff
you
like
want me to
that.
play the video
But we
again,
got
Trey?
into the power dynamic of money, men covering women's bills and expenses, pretty much.
Yeah, you want me to play
So
the clip again? I could, Trey. Reese, if y'all want me to play it again.
say it again.
So if y'all want me to play the clip again, I could.
Shit, I don't. Yeah, I mean, Miss Angie and a few people came in and didn't see it. So sure, why not run it again? No problem.
Yeah. You
And
want to
she
see
can
it,
actually see it
Riri?
herself and make her own determination. So that's cool.
Make me pull up and beat that nigga up.
You
Trying to
can.
find his house and shit. Don't
There you
try to
go.
Google it and shit. You ain't
You can.
gonna,
No.
no.
Fuck around, not even be his house.
Well, this motherfucker in Maryland. It's like, nah. Go ahead and watch this readout. This is what we was talking about. This is what we've been hitting on.
Start paying your bills. Don't listen to her. If she has to pay her own rent, her own lashes, get her hair done, her nails done, buy her old clothes, why should she listen to you? Being a leader costs money. Being a leader isn't free. Being a leader doesn't come with a discount. Why should she take life advice from a man that's unable to elevate her life? Why should she commit herself, be loyal to a man that's unable to provide her every need? You men are in the way. And then you want something for nothing. If he can lay next to you and watch you get out of bed exhausted and go to a job that you can't stand, that man don't love you. He hates you. Only a man can sleep comfortably next to a person he hates, knowing they're overly worked, exhausted, tired, while bills are stacking up. Ladies, them ridding space in your mind isn't free. Them being a leader in your life isn't free. Them trying to give you guidance in your life, it isn't free. Charge for everything because babies come from you. All praises. If he's not paying your bills, don't listen to him. If she
I don't know if you was paying attention at all because you look distracted talking about something behind the behind the laptop. But
No,
did you hear any of the audio from the video?
I heard the audio from the video, and it is amazing because I talked to someone this morning who asked me those questions indirectly because they wanted to know, have I ever heard of love bombing? And when they broke it down to me, they were saying that you start out one way of doing everything, like paying the bills, getting the nails done, and then it morphs into something else. Mm-hmm. And the person was like, how do you know if a person is genuinely love you or they're love bombing you to try to have you captured up or trapped up in their web, whether it's male or female? Mm-hmm.
Well, and, sure, I know. Well, actually, I had that as a question for real, and just to segue off of what you was talking about. But tell me what you think about the video. I typed that in as a subject thing for Molly to put up, and we asked, like, what is love bombing? How you define love bombing? Maybe we can, if you want to ask that as a question. Well, I want to know what you think about the video, though, if you don't mind.
I don't like him. I mean, I don't like what he's saying. I think he's tripping.
Why do you think he's tripping, though?
Because he's saying that you got to get their lashes done, and it's again what he's, to me, is what he's saying, and then for you to label decide somebody that you don't like or that you hate or dislike. I'm not getting that part, because are you doing this to control the person, whether it's male or female? Are you doing this because what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, what's the motivation behind it? I feel you.
What is the person supposed to do? They keep putting, to me, it's making it difficult for you to trust people, or when they put narratives and stuff like this out there, it makes it difficult for genuine people to come along, because you always going to be looking at them sideways, be like, yeah, what he up to or what she up to. Everything's going to be suspect, and that's going to make you not trust each other, because you're going to think like, oh, what's the end game, or what you got planned, or you start out getting my lashes done, my nails done. This is just me personally, ladies. I know you're going to hate me, but you should ask nothing of a man that you cannot do for yourself. Mm-hmm. How do I look, ask, and trade to get my hair and my lashes done if I can't even do that?
I'm going to get my mama hair and lashes done. Fuck you talking about? If she asks me, I'm going to peel that shit off. I'll get it from somewhere. That's mama. That's a little different. Say Molly or somebody else that, Yeah, well, he your brother, so that's different. He might give you a little something.
I know he'll knock over somebody for me. I'm just saying.
I know what you mean, though. I'm fucking with
you. You should be able. Each individual should be able to take care of themselves, and what the next individual either gift you, love you, or whatever, that should just add to it. It's like
Penny says, why can't women, bring it back up? Why can't women already get their hair and nails done without the man?
That's what we can. That's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was just saying. But
I just don't like, as long as it's not a requirement. Like if somebody makes a requirement before it gets to a certain stage, that's when I would say, "What's up, E?"
If I'm paying all these bills and you don't want to give me no pussy, then what am I supposed to do? What's my next outcome?
Wait a minute. Are you paying bills? Are you paying bills to get? Wait a minute, Uncle E. Come on now. Are you paying bills to get the coochie, or are you paying bills because you generally want to help that person from the heart? What is your end game? If your end game is to get the coochie, that's why you're paying the bills. Then are you a genuine person? Because you doing it with motivation here. What is the motivation?
No, I'm just saying, like it's just like you said. If y'all so independent, you shouldn't be in the position that you asked me to help.
But I didn't ask you. You offered.
Help with, like, it's supposed to help each other. So, like I said, it's never big I love you. The fuck, do what the fuck has to be done to
You
get the
didn't
bills
answer
done.
the
Do
question,
your
Uncle
thing.
E. If you offered, I didn't ask you. You offered. He
Yeah,
was
you
like,
gotta
"Wait, let
check
me get
it.
your hair
You
done. Let
know.
me do this. Let me." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Now
I didn't
let's say
ask you.
If
unattracted dude y'all
okay,
don't like come and ask y'all
understand
gonna
this.
be on it.
If I offer, then hey,
You
I
can
put
turn it
myself in that
down.
position. But for you to ask and me say no, and then you got an issue, and I don't give a fuck about you and all that.
Y'all
I think
some
that's a little
time.
over the line. I'm not
I
obligated.
agree.
I
I
agree with
agree. I don't think a woman should be begging for nothing. That's why I said the woman gonna hate me, but I don't think the woman should be begging or asking a male to do something that she can't do for herself. You
I feel
shouldn't
you.
ask anyway. If he
Hit on
want to
some of them
give,
comments from me, for me, Molly. Start from the bottom when you get a second.
if you want to give, let him give. That, I mean, that's him. But don't. I ain't gonna sit up and say, Uncle E, I need
That's
my
over the
nails
line, Uncle
done.
E says
I need
Phoenix.
my manicure
So
and my
what?
pedicure.
At the
I
end
need
of the
my hair
day,
done.
coochie has a price to it. You paying one way or the other, even if you're married. Yeah, you are
Cheryl,
putting up some dividends, but y'all still can have a certain dynamic.
I
That's
see
why you have to keep
Cheryl.
it done, Gerald, because you keep messing her hair up. Because he said Gerald was like, "What the fuck? I'm gonna fuck it up anyway, so it don't matter." Uh, Kenny said that man in the video is a simp. He's nothing but a joke. All right, I
Kenny
feel you on
said
that. Cause I
that.
know you ain't down for no shit like that, Kenny. You ain't about to have nobody pressing you out. I already know. Uncle say he needs the that wet. Or else she ain't getting shit. Feel the same way, Reese. Phoenix agrees with you, Reese. Yeah, I'm gonna mess it up. So why ask me to get your hair done? That's right, Reese. Genuine people always get caught in the
And,
crossfire of
and,
manipulation and
and
user, says Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out like where
Uh
along the line the guidelines of friendships and all that it says you got to pay for all this shit.
oh.
She might got a better job than me. She might got a better job than me. My haircut costs $25. Your hairdo costs $300. Let's do the math. Let's do the fucking math. You don't even come halfway. You up and talk about, oh, can I get $300? Fuck, no, you can't. Whoever fucked your hair up, go get them to do it.
Fuck no, you can't.
And if
I'm
you
dead.
fucked it up, you need to get it done yourself. Yeah. Do
But
your own hair. What happened to females doing their own damn hair? What happened to females
Yeah.
doing all this goofy ass
As
bougie
Angie
shit?
said, being a leader don't cost money. She said, I can't fade that. Every guy that helped with the bill isn't a leader. Hell yeah, it sounds
That's
like
what I'm
a
trying to tell
pimp.
you. What I tell
no,
you, man,
some
he's selling himself. He's
um
selling
Love
himself.
bombing is something else, and
that, that,
sometimes people don't know they're doing it. Yeah.
see, that was the question was asking me. It was like bring the love bombing up. But love bombing, you know when you love bombing because you got, like Uncle E said, you got an ulterior motive, your end game. And if I'm a love bomb you because my end game is to get that coochie, then that's what they doing. Is they doing it for a reason? They setting up court so they can flip it on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So do you take the gift? If I'm
Coochie
wrong,
opens like a water for a
am
reason.
I wrong to take a gift? Uncle E said, "Here, Reese, I bought you
Social
some
media says
chocolate."
that those of
Or,
us that live
here,
in
Reese,
reality.
I bought you this. Or Reese, let's go out to eat. Or I'm not asking. You're love bombing me. You
But
shower me
that's
with
but that
gifts.
that's not. I don't. Well, I can't say that's not. I'm not gonna tell you what you said is not true. But in my opinion, I'm thinking that gestures. I mean, it got to be another way for people that can't pick it out and cherry pick what's real and what's not, because gestures. Because you said taking you out to eat. Goddamn, we can't eat. You know, like you ain't
No,
got to pay for it
no, that's
necessarily,
what I'm
but you know, but
saying.
that ain't love bombing because we
Because
went out to eat, and it's not love
because
bombing because you bought me something from the store. That's very low and very minimal. If that's all it takes for me to be like, oh, I'm
but
being
that's
love
but
bombed
the
because
person
they
was
bought me
saying
a fucking
the
Hallmark card or
the
something.
person
You
was
know,
saying that they didn't even want to go out to eat. They want to cook. But the guy was like, no, let's go out to eat. Let's go out to eat. And it was like, oh, how about I cook you dinner? How about I do this? How about I do that for you? The person was saying, and they was like, oh no, he trying to love bomb you. He
or
trying
maybe
to
the
set
bitch
you
got
up.
bugs. Maybe it's other reasons. Maybe the fuck her house nasty or something, and he don't want that shit. Maybe he trying to suggest that because he trying to bring up an alternative. Love bombing, because he brought up Molly brought up the AI overview of what love bombing is. So I'm gonna read it real quick. Love
Okay.
bombing is a form of emotional manipulation where a person showers a new partner with excessive attention, affection, gifts, and compliments to gain control over them. This behavior is often an initial tactic in an unhealthy or abusive relationship designed to create a sense of dependency and
Yep.
independentness. While it may feel like a fairy tale at first, the excessive affection is not genuine and is eventually
Yep.
replaced by controlling, critical, or abusive behavior.
Yep.
But motherfuckers can't be blind either because the shit feel good. That's the part. You know, at the
That's how
same
we
time.
get all in La La Land. Oh, you be
Yeah, and
doing
all that
this,
shit.
you
Your
be
head all the
doing
way up here. He is
this. You be super
making shit,
psyched at
you
the
know.
beginning until you find out. What?
Somebody stepping in. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow.
Who that is sliding through here? Hey, it's the love page.
What's up?
What's up,
Love
man?
Roll out of
doctor.
bed, bring your
How you
dreams
doing?
alive. The Mac got the groove.
What's
keep
up,
it
family?
inside. No snooze, just choose
Ain't
to
too
What's
much,
wake
ain't
up.
too
up,
much.
This is
What I feel.
What's poppin'? What's good with y'all?
Yeah,
We
ain't too
we
much.
good. I call you the love doctor because I know you be love bombing them women, Phil.
I ain't love bombing nobody. That shit sound expensive.
What
You
is your
doing that shit.
definition of love bombing, Phil?
I
What
don't
do
know
you
what
think
love
that
bombing.
means to you?
It don't sound healthy.
Nah,
Sound like trying to buy a motherfucker.
I ain't never heard of a good bomb, but you know, I wonder what you
I
thought
heard of
love
a
bombing
roach
was.
bomb. I'd rather get love bombed than roach bomb.
I
Here
think
you
it's
go with that
finesse.
again.
It's just
Oh,
called finessing. They just
I
naming
think
it.
they should have. Yeah, they just calling it something else. I mean, if you buying people shit and you got unhealthy, um, unhealthy intentions behind it,
Mhm.
Phoenix
now
said,
you,
"Hey, to you, Phil."
hey, what's up, fans? Now, if you doing it from your heart, that's one thing. But if you doing it to try to manipulate somebody into something else,
No, I'm
that
gonna
shit
live.
is
There you go.
that shit is unhealthy.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, and to make it seem like that you are one way when you really not, or make
Yeah,
it seem like that you got something that you really
Yeah,
don't have,
I
and
seen that in movies.
that's finessing Molly. So love bombing
The
is
Tyler
basically
Perry
finesse.
movie. They make the girl fall in love. Then when she married him, he started beating on her and hitting her, and now she's like,
yeah,
"Oh, I didn't know he was like this." So it's like
Yeah, you
it's
did. Yeah,
that's how
you
yeah.
did.
they
Saw
use.
the red, you saw the signs and shit.
Yeah, ignore them.
Yeah, you ignored them.
I've had a friend. He's a male. He was a male friend, and he said that he married his wife because he thought that it would get better. She was like insanely jealous. She was crazy kind, and he
Well,
said
that's his fault.
she
Yeah,
married.
dumbass.
He
That's
married
his
her
fault.
because he thought
He like
that
People
that.
would
don't
go away.
people don't get better; they get worse.
Worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. It was well, the
that's
guy.
that's what he said too, and he's a man. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, but it got to make sure that he ain't doing nothing to make her get jealous. Like he
That's the
can't
thing
be
too,
getting
though.
caught up, and she finding girls in his phone, and then the girl look 10 times better, so she feel insecure now because she like that's what you really want. And if you constantly getting caught cheating, it's like, oh, she insecure now. Like, yeah, you made her
Yeah,
insecure. She don't know
and you
she can
trying to
act.
gaslight her like you don't know why and shit.
Now it just look weird, like she just never grew up. She just any girl that look at him, she think trying to talk to him, so it depends. But
That's
It
yeah,
why
all
he said
depends.
he married her.
It all
I
depends
agree.
on what he was doing when he hooked up with her. If he was
Yeah,
doing the same thing, shit.
yeah,
Ex- there it is right there because he was somebody else's guy, and they say the way you catch your man is how you lose your man. So
yeah.
you was on a sneak tip snatching him from somebody else. So no wonder you think that somebody was going to snatch him from you because that's what you did. But he said he married her
He
so
married.
all those insecurities can go away. That I just want you. I just want to be with you. But they didn't. It
Nope,
did.
she ain't forget. He's a cheater.
Nope.
What
Well,
else you do?
can I say something? Can I say something?
Yes,
That
sir.
All right. I believe, like I said, First of all, really doesn't play. Money doesn't play the role that we think it plays in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Mentality plays the biggest role in any relationship. The mentality of the individuals that are dealing with each other. Low self-esteem comes from the fact that, it's a lack of disbelief in the individual. It's a lack of disbelief. Females, to me, have low self-esteem because they've been through a situation that they put so much love into a nigga and he hurt them. And it's like I'm reliving this trauma every time I deal with a different dude, as I said the other day. A lot of females and males. Come on, stupid. Come on, stupid. Yeah, a lot of females and males, they go into relationships already torn. So you go into a relationship already torn, which means the relationship is not going to grow. Whatever you dealing with, you just doing it for the time being. You got females that run through 90 motherfucking niggas, you know what I'm saying, and still ain't figured it out. It's not them, it's you. When you start expecting things in a relationship, when you start expecting things, that's when the relationship goes left. It
Yep.
goes left. You got to take, well, if you're dealing with this female or this male, you got to take it day by day. Day by day. Like I said, that goes back to the conversation we had with, I guess the relationship is toxic. We'll sit back and say, man, they shouldn't be together, but they're together for a reason. Yeah, they fighting every day, they arguing every day, but guess what? They love the shit out of each other.
Is that love though? If I gotta
No,
like
that's the thing. It is love because guess what? Love is blind. Love is blind and love hurts like shit. Love is blind and it hurts like shit.
Uncle,
There is such thing as this
it's
toxic love too.
but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
this
Yeah,
says
That
love
shit
is
toxic.
blind.
love, love,
What you
love.
think is love is truly not. You got to elevate and find. Either you
Love
say
may be blind, but it ain't got to be stupid. So
Mhm.
I mean,
That's it.
I can walk away from something I love if it ain't the right kind of love. You
no,
know.
loving is walking away. When they say when you love somebody, you set
No,
them free.
no. I like that, Reese. I like that, Reese, because I've been said that. I like that. I like that because love is knowing when to let somebody go. That's what love is.
Yep.
If you love somebody that good, that much, you know when to let them go.
That's right.
Because either they're detrimental to you or you're detrimental to them. That is love. That's how some people can be married, and after they married, they become the best of friends. They were meant to be
Mm,
friends. They wasn't meant to be married. I'm
true
saying
that.
you can have
True that.
relationships, and you don't have to go by the matrimony thing. You don't have to go into the matrimony because at the end of the day, if you would like Virginia says, if you with somebody 10 years, you're married. You don't need to see the paper. If y'all been living together and y'all bills and all that add up to 10 years, y'all are married by common law. By common law.
You
And like
may
I
be
said,
married by
money,
common law, but you ain't married by emotion. Because some
you're married.
motherfuckers soon as they put that ring on that finger, shit changes. Shit straight up changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to tell motherfuckers people all the time, man. That's why a chick run into the bathroom soon as she get married. She taking off that girlfriend suit and put it on that wedding uniform. So, you know,
You stupid as shit. That's funny.
yeah.
Wedding
The
uniform.
girlfriend suit. But
Yeah.
listen, when you the
Shit.
girlfriends, they always smell like flowers and roses. Their hair always done. As soon as you get married, come out the rollers, come out
So do
like,
people have a
oh,
problem keeping that type of
facade.
steam or whatever, like the anticipation that you had, like I say, the butterfly feeling or whatever when you first meet somebody and your brain racing and y'all, and I ain't talking about because somebody tried to dismiss me last time when I was saying something about like the fact that y'all want to talk to each other all the time and you want to, you just want to ask per person questions, you want to talk and be immersed in them. I don't Do people like lose the inability to do that? Because you can get used to somebody and always still have things to uncover about them. There's always layers, there's always new things and it's things that y'all can create, but I don't get why the shit falls to the wayside. Because you should still want to take her out. You still want to, like make things special and shit. I don't know why people just drop the shit when they get to whatever title. Us saying a word or signing a piece of paper, I don't know how that alters. Well, no, because I see how paper is money and that
I
alters.
mean, you don't know what kind of relationship you in until life pops into it. I mean,
Yeah, but
until
motherfuckers don't be with my people long enough to even see all the emotions before they are already in the bed with them anyway. See that you need to see that motherfucker when they mad to see how they handle shit when they mad. Is it the same type of affection?
yeah,
Can you even if somebody's stern and they don't want to really be all goosey, kissy kissy goo goo, but they still can love you and still not take away from you because they pissed off today. That motherfuckers don't give shit time, you know.
yeah.
But I don't understand why people like say we married saying all of a sudden we married or all of a sudden we together, what the fuck clicks in your mind that change? You just produced a word. All other words you said didn't apply to your life like it should have, but you apply a relationship to your life and say that word verbally. All of a sudden, everything about your dynamic changes. I don't. What the fuck did y'all ever have?
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
married now.
And not to say this shit ain't gonna go bad either, because everybody had
But when
down
you
times.
get
Everybody get
married,
into it. That's
you
realistic,
take
but
on all that person's responsibilities too.
I'm
So
married now.
when
so
you
that's the
not
baggage
married,
that you was talking about when we was talking about relationships last time,
you
and
can
I said
get
I ain't had no
when you
baggage.
not married, you can be with a
That's
motherfucker
what the
20
baggage
years,
you
but
was
if
talking
you're
about. I
not
get it
married,
now.
if shit get too heavy, you can walk off. But now, if you are married, you take on that chick's responsibilities and all that other shit she got going on. And same way with the dude, you take on all his shit. Now you willing to deal with all that.
Yeah. Vice
So
versa.
y'all
You
put
know, I
y'all.
still
It sound like y'all referring to it as the nail in the coffin to me. It don't sound like a
Uh,
celebration. It sound like, oh damn, I done
It
finally
is
signed this
it
paper.
is
Now
a
I gotta deal with
celebration.
this
If it
bitch
is a
that I didn't want
celebration,
to deal with before.
if it's done right.
I mean, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, shit is great if it's done right.
yeah. I mean, yeah. What was you saying, Unc? Because I seen you raise your hand and all that.
What I was
Yeah.
saying is, unless it's a somewhat of a, you're not gonna tell me you don't know what the hell you're going to bed with. I don't give a damn if it's a one night stand or
Yeah,
anything. You know
yeah.
what you did with. No, like
Mhm.
we keep making excuses for all this goofy shit we do. Like we don't know what the fuck we doing. Like I said, no, I commend
Cause
anybody.
we
I commend
goofy
any.
motherfuckers.
I commend
We
anybody and
goofy
everybody.
goofers out this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's married and have their marriage life going perfect. I commend y'all. I say, damn, if you can make it better, hey, always make it better. But the marriage life ain't for everybody because guess what? Me myself, I don't believe in rings, and
Yeah,
I can
you
give a
gotta see
fuck
all
care
that
less.
shit, Phoenix.
I can care less about signing some goddamn certificate saying you my bitch when I already know. Excuse my language, but we already know who you is.
See,
I'm yours as well.
that's the
No, but I'm your no, but
misconception.
this is what I'm saying. I'm yours as well. You know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta
That
cut
shit
that
goes
clip
both
out,
ways.
Molly.
It goes both ways. I'm yours as well. I don't need no ring to say
Jesus
that you
Christ,
belong
that
to
was
me
so
and I
funny.
belong to you.
but you
No.
know what? That
I'm dead as
contract
fuck.
is for legal representation. Because if something happens to you and your family come in and be like, no, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, and you be like, no, this was my man. Guess what? If you ain't got no ring, no legal documentation saying that's your man, your family take carte blanche. Your family, your nieces can tell me, push me on out the way. They be like, shut up, before we beat you up too. This is our uncle, and we want to throw his ass down the road, kick him down the street, blah blah blah. See, that's where the
So you were her bitch too,
that legal
That's
part
our
comes in.
house. That's not your house.
right?
You say
That's
what?
where that
Yeah.
Or
legal
is it
part
one
come in
sided?
at.
See that? See, that's what y'all getting mixed up. It
Yeah,
ain't no
she
such
told.
thing. When you in a relationship or whatever, there's no such thing as mine and yours. It's ours. It's
No,
ours.
that's
There's
what
no
I'm
such thing as
saying.
mine and yours. I don't care if
Oh,
you got it. If I do pay
not
for an apartment and I
Yeah.
move you in, it's not my apartment no more. It's our apartment.
if something
It's on
happens to you, you
whose
right
name
where
is
you
on that
at.
lease or that
Legal,
more.
right, and legal documentation come into play for that because your nieces could come in and say, "Oh, y'all
I
wasn't
don't know what I
married,
be
so
saying, Kenny. I just be
everything
telling the
that my
truth.
uncle has, it goes to us because y'all wasn't married." And I'd be
Marriage
like, "No,
license
no,
is
no, sweetie, that's ours.
marriage
That's what
license is
we
only the
own and built
license that
together.
doesn't require a renewal.
It's a renewal, right? It requires a
It is
divorce,
for
but
life.
that's
Supposed
it's
to be
for
one
legal
time only.
representation to let your partner No, because the kids could come in that you ain't never
Pull up
seen
Phoenix
before
comment
and
for
come
me
in
about
and
the
take
Dookie Brady
everything.
music, our moo and shit.
And I've seen that and that happened because the
Hold it up there
man
for me.
and woman was boyfriend and girlfriend and they had a home.
Yeah.
He never took and put her name, was never on the deed, but she paid the mortgage and everything, and the kids came in and snatched everything and put her out. She was
God,
SOL. That was dirty, right? Everything that because they came in, it was like, this is my daddy's.
yeah.
And no
I want to
legal.
read a comment real quick. Phoenix said, "Oh no," with a laughing emoji. She said, "You're gonna see me in my dookie braids, my bushy hair, and sweat clothes, my nightgown. You're gonna see me ugly cry. You're gonna hear me snorting laughing. If you want me to, if you need to see me, I feel like everybody need to see all that shit. Motherfuckers trying to be cute and not fart and shit and all that little dumb shit. You know, motherfucker. You know, little dumb shit motherfuckers do. Like whatever your shit is that you try to hide at the beginning. When y'all, you know." When y'all don't give a fuck and y'all like people like some
That's
people
hard.
say when y'all get married, y'all guts and bellies out and all that shit, and y'all farting and eating up shit. Now y'all not gonna care. Like don't hide the shit. You don't hide shit. You know, make sure you know and see that person before
Look,
y'all
because if
fuck.
they can withstand your gas, they love your ass.
Yeah, they love your ass, and they can withstand your gas, or they'll deal with it. Mm-hmm. Or whatever it is that people hide. You know, whatever the sentiment is that people hide. Ain't no need to hide nothing. But I don't see nobody really knowing who the hell, or they know, but ignoring it and then mad that shit came to the surface later. What it sound like to me.
Imagining somebody passing gas and you smell, oh, that's a deal breaker. Let me get the hell up out of here. That's a deal breaker.
Oh yeah, you got some type of little bowel
You got
problem or
something
something
growing up in your ass.
That shit ain't processed correctly. I don't know if I can deal with this for a lifetime. Mm-hmm. Shit, that's how my stepmother is. She had some type of surgery or whatever that them joints, whatever your body's supposed to do to make shit process was not processing. Because when that shit hit the air, it is not. I don't know. Like my dad definitely loves my stepmom because
Her ass ain't have a filter on it.
oh my god, like we might need to carry masks again, like just to But you love somebody if you deal with, but don't hide shit. Is my point. That was a little jokey joke and shit, but don't hide shit is my point.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
never know what the deal breaker is.
just don't hide nothing. But make sure you see all sides of a motherfucker before you get all, caught up. People be so gullible and open and easy and green lit and all that
Yeah.
shit. I made me want to scam some motherfuckers the way everybody's so easy and soft and weak now and shit. But nah. So, be yourself. Don't hide shit and make sure you see all that you need to see first before you give it anybody. And that'll save your ass from a lot. Hell no. Walk around the obstacle. You ain't gotta.
Weezy over there holding it in. Okay, Weezy.
It takes me forever to pass gas around my person. It usually happens accidentally. I'm mortified when it does. I know it's natural, but I don't want to blast them away. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
I
At the
Man.
can't
same
hold
time, the
it. I don't
motherfucker
hold
grown, right? He know what the fuck beans do.
it.
You know what the possibility is. We eat a plate of asparagus. Somebody might crack some wind in this motherfucker. I just don't want nobody unrealistic. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I just want you to be realistic about the environment, what you see. You eat a
Yeah.
plate of beans. This bitch made you a bowl of beans, and she don't think you might fart. Yeah, you might
That's
have
why
a
she
chance to
made them
walk off
for you.
to, another room. But what the fuck if you don't, bitch? What the fuck if you don't? Is that a deal breaker?
She sitting there waiting for you to fly. Why this nigga in there turning? Why this nigga
Just
in
let
here
this
that
shit
ate all these
out.
beans? He
Just
turning
fucking
blue and
fart,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
Just let this shit out. What the fuck? I don't have time. I ain't trying to be loud and just like, be loud. But I'm a fucking excuse me. And if you're wondering what happened, it'll hit you. But excuse me. That's all I can do as a fucking adult and say, excuse me, I passed
Yeah.
gas. Goddamn.
Pass gas under the cover and pull it over her head.
And
See if you
trap
can
her
live with
ass in
this.
there.
No, it's
Like
like when you go to the grocery store
I'm
and
just
you go
saying.
down the aisle, there's nobody in, you by yourself, and you gotta rip one.
Oh,
Then you walk out the aisle all quick.
oh
The
man.
people coming behind you or they coming going out
Rip one on
You
the
gotta
elevator and
stand
then get off the
out
floor. You're
first. If
not
you're gonna do
going
some
to.
shit like that, know your environment. If you're gonna let it out and you give a fuck, learn your environment. You know, stay in the store, look around a little bit. You know, but nah. But in a private setting, man, go ahead, fucking fart. Let it out.
Um,
Use
well, just get
motherfuckers
up
not
and
trying
go
to
to the
cuss or whatever.
bathroom.
You know, they trying to hold back.
Excuse me.
Kind of
Yeah,
shit.
just get up and go to the bathrooms. Excuse me, I got gas. And
Yeah.
excuse me, though.
Like, nah.
Oh, oh, goodness gracious.
Hmm.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Ain't no reason to be filtered. That's all. It take too much work to not say what the fuck you mean the first time.
Now, is that love bombing?
That's ass
It's roach
bombing.
bombing. Yeah, if it's funky enough, you might clear out a room. You know, it might be multiple uses for that shit. But nah, it ain't. I think love bomb is when it's unwarranted. You know, when it's unwarranted. Like
Mhm.
I don't know. People don't come off as a weirdo to y'all when something is just excessive. Kind gestures and somebody being excessive when they're not, or like somebody telling you they love you all quick or
Yeah,
whatever. Motherfucker, not for 2 months. Not in 2 months.
no,
No, the
not
fuck
for
you
two
don't. Don't tell
days.
me that before I
I
block you
just love
because
you
you
when
don't
you
love shit in 2 months. If you say that again, I'm gonna block you.
right,
Love
because you don't
love
know
at
me.
first sight.
You don't
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't know people.
What, Molly?
they believe in love at first sight.
Oh no.
You got to do some more digging and not just sight. Mm.
Yeah, surface level shit ain't
I
it.
just think a lot of people give up too easily. You know, that's why I tend to like to deal with people that been into some type of team sport because they understand that some days ain't gonna be as good as others, but you work at it, you can get better. And a lot of people they don't go through none in their relationships, and the first time they do, that's how they respond. They just say, "I give up, it's over with," and it's like, come on, man, it's a lot of teams you're gonna lose a game, but you supposed to go to practice, you learn from it, you get better. And a lot of relationships, they don't understand that, they don't deal with that. Now, somebody
Yeah.
cheating, I ain't voting for that. That's different. But if y'all going through something financially or something like that, or just had a disagreement on something that's going on in the house, that's something y'all can work through. But you got
Hmm.
some people they want to win the argument. That's more important. They want to be right. So instead of just saying, "All right, I was wrong," or just let it go, they just quit on the person. They say, "You don't really understand me. See, now I know who you really are," and this and this. People change every few years. So it's like you in it for the person that they are right then and there. If that's the case, your
You never
relationship
gonna be
always
here.
gonna break up. If you loving and liking the person that you meeting at that period of time, 2, 3 years, they will not be that person. So you gonna keep having different relationships every 2, 3 years,
What's
keep
up,
chasing
Ronald?
the same person that you constantly run into. So I just like a lot of people just give up to me and they don't understand that they
But
change.
love is love at first sight. Not real.
That, yeah.
You can love
That's
someone
lust.
at first sight, but you need to get to know them to get to the depth of loving a person. I'm even fine with
Right.
somebody expressing the shit.
That's
Ron said
lust.
greetings, everybody. What's up,
Bringing it
Ron?
down.
I'm
That's
even
lust
fine
at
with
first
somebody
sight.
expressing that they that they see this and that off maybe conversations. You can give me context on why you might have certain thoughts. I would like to know your thoughts, and I wouldn't want the person to think that they can't say what's on their mind, but you using certain words like "I love you" and shit. Nah, like you can love their essence, you can love their aura, you can love what you think their spirit is about, but it takes like Phoenix said, the legwork to know, to answer the questions for yourself. Kenny said, "Agree, Molly. The vows do say for better, for worse, not for good or for good." Yeah, yeah.
So how long you to love somebody?
How long you what?
You said how long does it take for you to love somebody, man?
That's the
It's I
individual
feel like
thing.
that determines how long you went through the cycle of every emotion that they have. Have you seen them angry? Have you seen how they are when they're up versus when they're down, when they're like
Some people
when they're
don't get
feeling
angry.
motivated, when they're not feeling motivated. It takes a little time to vet that. I don't think you should be in a relationship or already together really around a year. I would think it'd take around a year's worth of time, maybe a little less, but you need to see them in different elements, see them around different people because people switch up. They might act different in front of your parents than they would. They ain't, oh yeah, and all that shit. They might act different in front of their family and be all poised. But with you, y'all thugging it in the streets. So you got to see people in all different elements. You need time to see how they treat others, how they talk to people, not just you, not how they be in the world of you. How do they handle other situations? Little phone calls. I hear you when you're talking to your coworkers, or I hear you. We on the phone while you at work or whatever. I want to hear how you talk to customers. I want to hear how you talk to other associates. I gotta hear your interaction with other people, because when you think I'm not paying attention, there's a time that I'm taking notes. So,
do you think you have a representative?
We all
do I have
do.
that? I have a representative.
Yeah.
You mean an example?
No. When you meet somebody,
Mm-hmm.
let's say when you meet somebody, the first thing you show is your representative. It's not really you because you're trying to
No,
impress them.
not true.
You don't think you have one?
The
No,
job interview.
no. It doesn't pay me. It
I
doesn't
call
serve
it the
me to be
job
fake.
interview.
I have most of the interactions that I have, period, are off of being solid, and the same consistently over the years, that I haven't changed. So no, I don't. I don't believe in that. I
Yeah,
believe some people can put on, but I feel people only want to put on when they think that someone has leverage over them or something that they actually want. But if
yeah.
you don't have anything that I can't get for myself, then you don't have that power. So that doesn't give me a reason to be different.
Yeah, Phil, I call it the job interview. It ain't really
Yeah.
about being different. It's really about being that person that you had to be at that time. You're not the person you
Right.
are at church. You're not the person you are around your parents, around your kids.
Right.
So you the person that you are around the woman you trying to be with, or the
Right.
man you trying to be with. So you gonna appear to be that person. Now when they see you in another set and they see you as
Well, this
somebody
person I met
totally
at
different.
work in this particular situation, but anyway, I mean, I still ain't
Oh no,
got
I
a
ain't talking about
good
you
take
in
to.
general. I'm just talking about
No.
people in period. I call it the job interview. It's no
Right. It's
different.
the same thing. The job interview. It's the same thing.
When you go up, they dress up, they do all of that, to get the job. Then once they get it, they become themselves. They farting around
Oh
you. I
yeah.
know nobody ain't going to dinner unless you're on white chicks farting and putting they. But that's when you comfortable. That's when you really get to know a person. They not that person when they first meet you. So you're gonna be
Uh,
somebody else. You're gonna try to be attracted to that person. But it's like when they get to know the rest of you, is they gonna like you. That's what I like about with Trey Songz. Once they get to see you around your parents, how you act when you're in a
right.
different settings, and that might be a turn off to some people. You probably don't like kids. Like any character that don't like kids, I don't fuck with them. Period. If you just see kids, and I don't fuck with kids. I don't like them. You can joke about it. I see a lot of comedians joke about it, and they give the kids the most love. But
Uh
in
huh.
real life, if it's a girl and she just, I don't want kids, I don't like kids, I just don't, I can't deal with you, because that's the one thing I love the most is the kids out here. They're the future, that's who's gonna take care of us. But it is some women out here that seem nice, and then soon they see a kid, they're like, oh, I can't stand no kid. That get them little. I'm like, yeah, that's a turn off. I'm
Damn.
not gonna say nothing, but that's a red flag for me. But it might not be for other dudes. Other dudes probably like, yeah, I can't stand them little motherfuckers neither. So now they know they're a match, but I just think you just get part of people when you first meet them. As time go on, you get to know all of them.
Right.
Yeah. And who cares if you a Philadelphia Eagles fan and I'm a Dallas
That's how you.
Cowboy fan? You ain't
That's
gonna
how I
break
feel,
up
Phoenix.
no marriage or no wedding just because we won and y'all lost on Sunday. You shouldn't be
Uh,
mad at that.
hell nah, because we still in
You
first place. So people that understand football, why would they care if Dallas get a
know,
win?
Way to go, Marley.
We still in first place. We lose to Dallas every year. We lost to them last year. We won the Super Bowl.
but
This was their
because we was
Super
the
Bowl. That's what
underdog
you don't get it. Y'all was the
by
no.
three.
Everybody had y'all winning. Y'all wasn't the underdogs. We had a lot of injuries, so they knew we'd probably have a rough game. They had Dallas
Excuses.
winning.
A win
Stephen
is
A.
a
had Dallas.
win.
You don't
Lose
watch
is
sports.
a lose.
When you
I
don't
like
watch
this
sports,
comment
don't
though
talk
from
sports.
Phoenix.
I
Only talk
saw
what you know. You got to
I
talk what
saw
you know.
24-21. That's
I
what
I
I
saw
like
saw.
this
21.
comment
I
from
saw Super
Phoenix.
Bowl
Phoenix
champ.
said, "I only switch when I'm in a professional setting. Even then, I myself, I will monitor my language, but I will still make someone laugh while I'm schooling them on the subject."
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
agree. I'm 100% myself. Yeah, I
yeah.
don't think
you get the
everybody be putting
happy
on no fake
me.
client shit. I don't think that's
Hmm.
true at all.
I'm just saying, if he right there and he sees some, random person just says you shut the fuck up or disrespect you and you respond a
Uh-huh.
certain way, he finally get to see how you respond to certain things. Most times people don't get to see that other person until they get into it. You like, damn, no, so that's how you be. So it's tough. It's tough. I'm not gonna do that like I'm don't get angry. I rarely ever get angry, but it'd be rare for a girl that's me to see me get angry. So the first time she do something make me angry, she can be like, "Oh, you get angry with me, but nobody else in the world." I'll never see you like, nobody really bothers me to get like that. You doing that, you want to
But
see that out of me, but now
I
you
feel like you
see it.
got luxury
Now
though.
you don't like it. So it's like I
I feel
don't
like you
think,
got luxury.
yeah, I don't think people
You
just
on a
don't get
platform, I
angry.
feel like you got a change, like like the people here that be on here and stuff like that, or be in anything public, make posts, whatever.
Hmm.
They're the people that get an extra chance to be vetted because they're
Hmm.
not. If you're not somebody, I wouldn't say normal, but if you're somebody that don't be on a podcast, you don't be on anything public, you don't be in no plays, you don't be in nothing that's serving the public, people coming to see you do this or do that, but nothing like that. Then that's more of a layer. But when you somebody puts yourself on the map like every single day, somebody dating you, Molly, or whatever, they are watching they're seeing you. Even when they don't know, you don't know they're in the comments and everything, but that's extra chance to vet. So I think it's harder for somebody who don't have nothing that's outside of like going to work or being seen at the store or something like that, then that's different. But I think I'm
Hmm.
speaking the way I'm speaking because we have a luxury of people vetting us even from a distance without us knowing because we
Hmm.
displaying what we feel about stuff every day. So I think maybe that's why I had that sentiment because
I mean, I always
like
been like this while I was on the podcast though. So
yeah.
this ain't come created because I was on the podcast. This
Nah, no, no, no.
I
I'm
always
saying,
thought.
nah. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not saying to change it because of joining. I'm saying it's you have an extra avenue, whether it be photography, videography. You moving, you move, actually have movements outside of just clocking in 9 to 5 is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like the
yeah,
average
yeah.
person. So I'm saying that gives you an extra uh
Layer.
magnifying glass or whatever on you that allows people to vet you and stuff from a distance. They can see what you're involved in. They can see what you're about. But I'm saying, like being on the platform, if I wanted to date Reese or something like that, I can see what she talks about. I can see what her mindset is. There's a lot of that's extra because the average person isn't on a podcast. They're not on something you can watch and
Yeah.
analyze and stuff like that. So I'm trying to say y'all got like an extra
Oh
like
yeah, it can hurt
that's
it
what I'm trying.
though.
Not changing
Yeah,
because of a
it
platform
can
like
help
that.
and
It can
hurt.
hurt. It can hurt us. It hurts all. Yeah, it can definitely
Yeah,
hurt us
but
because
that's
motherfuckers
the
see you
rawest way
one
to
way
give
and
it to
think
them,
that's really
honestly.
how you are.
Yeah, they think that's
Yeah,
how you are. Like
that's the
just
rawest
because
way
you
to give
see
it to
me
them.
on TV, don't make that's who I am. That's how a lot of people think about these celebrities. Like, why would they? These motherfuckers evil. Just because you think these motherfuckers nice and you see
But
they
that's how I want it
posting
though.
pictures,
I
they
want to
assume you know the
test me
person. It's
even
like,
when I don't know I'm being
nah, you
tested.
don't
That's
know a
how you
person.
know if I'm right for you or not.
Yeah,
Test me
yeah.
when I don't know I'm being tested.
I won't know a motherfucker on social media. Everybody look like they just living life and they do great things and I can be promoting doing things for the kids and snatching kids. It's just like I
Yep.
don't fall for those. But it is people probably is watching and judging me based off my clips. Hopefully I got a good image out there. But I could be doing opposite. Like having my own business is stressful. You know how many clients I got to deal with. If I clocked into the same job, I wouldn't have to deal with it. Like I get clients. Oh, when can I get this done? And they displeased on some work they don't like. Oh, can you make this light? And I gotta fix that and edit that. I'm patient enough to deal with it, but early on it was stressful. I used to just want to give up, say fuck this. Like you ain't even pay me enough to even be there. But I was like, nah, this is something I'm trying to build. They the customer. They always right, so I just try to work with it. But you gotta have patience, cause I see a lot of people come on here complaining. Oh, do y'all got them bitch ass customers that always complaining? I would never come on and talk about my clients like that, even when they give me hell. I had some people be like, it ain't enough, these sea moss not sweet enough, or it's too much sugar. I'm like, how can I fix it? I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, the drink is, but I got people that I see online do that. And you gonna take my drink? How you gonna take it? If you don't like it, don't buy it. Just,
Well, fuck you.
yeah, so you
Right.
can't see now that I see how you is in different element though. It's just
Yeah.
like It's tough to see everything of all people. But I try to love people until you really give me a reason not to. And most times I still love you, but from a distance. You know,
Yeah.
most times people when they go through breakup, they turn it to hate. Like I hate this person. No, I was just in love with this person for years. I still love this person. We might ain't work out, but something happened. I would definitely
Just
feel,
cuss everybody out,
you
Phoenix
know, but
said.
yeah, nah,
Yeah. Yeah.
do that.
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna pretend like now we ain't never had nothing. Nah, she fucked up. You know, I can't forgive her for it, but yeah, we had something. I still got love for her. I'm just not in love with her. You know, so they
Yeah.
curse out.
That's like I
Yeah,
tell
that
my
part.
son all the time, you ain't gonna talk to your mother the way I talk to her and shit. You know, it's like
Yeah.
shit. Hey, I can cuss and fuss at her, but I ain't gonna let you do it. Yeah, I ain't gonna let no nigga.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, Phoenix. Hmm.
Yeah, that's
You know,
your
but if
job.
somebody was interested in either anybody on here, they would be able to see a lot of that because, well, maybe because of how much I observe about people. But if somebody was vetting, somebody on here, you would see all the green flags. You know, you might take some things that you don't like as red flags, but you see all the green flags. Because I've
Read.
retained a lot of what the people on here have said, and a lot of things that I've taken home or taken off of the show and studied, looked into, or whatever. People have said a hell of a lot on here. I think we forget a lot of the conversations we have, but people have said a hell of a lot on here that are green flags to anybody who even inquires. Even with him having his own business, for instance, somebody should be able to see that that obviously he got drive, obviously he got patience, obviously he is checking these boxes because how he's not choosing, like you said, to treat his client base like this. They might be getting on his fucking nerves, but that's his money and he know that his bread. So whatever comes out from him got to be on point. But anybody who gives a fuck will be able to see that. So that's extra, layers and shit. But somebody who's not going against the grain, just falling in line, going to work, ain't doing shit else, ain't got nothing creative going on, ain't nothing. That's hard to vet them, but not people that are already out there doing things.
Now, for example, people know that I look just as cute with a bonnet on my head that I do
You
with
got
a
some
wig.
comments that said that.
So,
You got some. I
so,
think JB
so,
said that.
so,
Somebody said that in the comments
so
earlier.
that's and this is my cooking bonnet, y'all, because I'm gonna have to start cutting up and chopping up some stuff. And when I get in my cooking mode, this is my cooking hat. I got another bonnet that I sleep in that's gray. It's made out of that suede like material, and that's so
Yeah.
my head don't slip all over the pillow. This is my head to slip off the off the
She
teapot.
called you Chef McFarlane earlier.
This is my
Chef something
you
earlier.
know this
That's
is
all right.
my masterpiece hat.
Okay.
You have an
Yeah.
artiste that paint. This is
Uh
that,
huh.
you know, I be like, boom,
Oh
like boom.
shit.
This is what Auntie be doing her
A
videos in.
beret. Yeah,
Boom.
one of the berets. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to,
Yeah.
like bam, bam.
So when you got the other one on, are you a different person?
Yeah, hell yeah. The other one
see,
on is with the
see,
CPAP mask. The other one
see. I
like
thought I knew you. You know, put the other bonnet
this,
on. Now you somebody else. I thought I knew you.
so yes, this is supposed to be the cute one. This the one that ain't got all the stains in it, the grease stains and all of that.
You don't let your clients see. You need to take notes from Molly. You don't let your clientele know that you got stains on your other workwear and all that shit. You ain't supposed to
Well,
let your
that's the
client base know
bonnet
that.
that go under the head and stuff. That's the
even
sleeping bonnet.
still, even still, don't let
You
your client base know. I'm gonna make y'all something, but it's a little greasy and a little nasty. No, you
No,
ain't
not
supposed to let.
this bonnet. This is the
Oh, all
cooking
right.
bonnet.
The
The
all
bonnet that I
right.
sleep in is hair
Oh,
grease and hair
all
product.
right.
That's that one. You know. So yes,
Thought I knew ass. Put on a different bonnet and she's somebody else. See, I
put on
thought
a
I better
different
than
bonnet.
ass. Maybe
Just
I'm
like put
wrong.
on a different wig, a different person, different persona comes out. So yes. So
Right though.
yeah. So Gerald, you know that when you wake up in the morning, you're gonna wake up to this face.
Bitch, I'm getting out your motherfucking bed if you cheesing like that as soon as I wake the fuck up. Nah.
See,
All right, I'm
Gerald,
gonna go ahead
sound like you
holler
got
at you.
something coming.
I'm gonna go ahead holler at you, bro. Shit though.
JB,
Like
where
you
you
know,
at?
Better again. Yep. I ain't know. I thought I
Look
knew.
like that clown Pennywise.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was Kenny clip from the day. He asked
Yeah,
us
that
to
drew a nice long lengthy conversation. I wish you was in here a little earlier, Kenny. I seen your notification before that we got rolling and everything, but I hope that you watched some of it or vetted some of the of the today's stream because we did talk about your subject. That's what most of this was came from that. So I love these type of days where 1 or 2 videos just keep that conversation rolling. Thank you to everybody in the comments and everything. Phoenix, Kenny, JB, Chop Out stepping in. You know, Kyle came in here. Miss Angie Quick came in here. So I appreciate
I
that.
came late, y'all, but I talked to
Oh,
y'all.
they know, but they didn't. Nobody highlighted that in the comments or said nothing about you being late or nothing. So they was ready for you whenever you slid in.
This is late. She's getting it in.
No.
Yeah, an appointment. JB was
You gotta
just
put on a nasty bonnet for that one, though.
Nah, that's a nasty bonnet go for JB. Pleased to meet you. Didn't want to tell you my name.
Shit with them things and shit on it. Nah. You can't wear that.
Nasty girl.
All right. Got a couple flyers up. First one that I'm reading now is the holiday fundraiser. It's American Legion Post 55's holiday fundraiser clean comedy show. As you see on here, you can reach out to any of the postmasters, which are the people in these boxes. That's the host, Bobby Brooks, the headliner, Lonnie Davis, Philip Page, the man right here in the red shirt, and on the man right here on the flyer as well. You can reach out to DJ B-Man, Sandy Bernstein, or Susan Duchess for information on getting your tickets for this fundraiser. It's $20 for the early bird special up until November 19th. It's $25 at the door. This is going to be American Legion Post 55 at 115 North Bound Street in Bel Air, Maryland. They ask that you get your tickets as soon as possible because the seating is limited. This event is on Saturday, December 6th of this year, of course. You got some time to mingle before you get in there because the doors open at 6:30. Showtime starts at 7 and ends at 9.
Wow, that's next week, not this Saturday.
Yep, y'all ain't got too much time. Hit up your postmasters or hit up Phil Page to get your ticket.
Clean comedy show.
It's dope to see y'all faces on multiple things that I'm reading off. I will say that to you, Phil. So seeing you, feature or being, on flyers, being sponsors of different things going on that I've been reading, and seeing Lonnie Davis headline some of these events throughout Christmas, it's been dope to see. I like the consistency.
Yeah, Lonnie, my man. Lonnie come with it.
I like the consistency.
I understand Lonnie.
I know I got the one with the toy drive. Yep. This is Streetlights No Child Without a Toy. Second annual holiday toy drive. Like I say all the time, this is not the first one. This is the second. So I expect to see a lot more of these going on. You have from now, which is November 25th to December 13th, to go ahead and donate your toys. What they're asking is for you to donate new or gently used unwrapped toys, crafts, books, and games suitable from newborn to age 16. You see your sponsors down below. It's 2 Max Barbershop along with Phil's entity as well. 7 Mountain Ministries, and you have some. You have 2 other ones as well. To the left and down below, you see a donation box that you can scan. That's the QR code to get information on, how to donate, what they're requiring, what they're asking of you. The drop-off point, I'm going to read that off to you guys, is the Colony House. Is 930 Fairgott Street, Northwest Washington, D.C. 20011 for the zip code. Like I said, there's a link, a QR code, as well as contact information, or reach out to Ricky Bryant for further details.
Also, we're dropping toys off at 2 Mac Barbershop on Saturday. We're going to be at 2 Mac Barbershop. We're coming with the funny this Saturday. I don't know if y'all got the flyer for that yet, but yeah, we're going to be up at 2 Mac this Saturday. So, I'm out buying toys.
Get it to Molly today, then I'll read it, for the rest of the
Okay, yeah, I'm out buying toys today.
Okay, that's what's up. You know the address off the top of your head for 2 Max Barbershop as a pickup location? As a drop-off location?
I should,
if you
but
don't,
I don't.
it's okay, because they can look up.
Yeah, I'm going to drop the flyer off to you.
All right, all good.
I want to say 5701 or 5703. But don't go by what I say.
Don't read them
Nah,
them off, but they be over there behind Motel 6. Don't do that. So no. Let's make sure that we got this motherfucking address.
yeah, nah, Reese, we gotta get the right address.
They trying to drop off shit, not get picked up. So 6307 Georgia Avenue Northwest.
Man, I got
Thank you,
dropped
Phoenix.
off
That's the address to Two Many Barbershop. If anybody wants to drop off any gifts on Saturday.
They dropped me off in the alley of town. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Molly, I know you
So
lied.
they said you gotta walk. So nah, I told the nigga drive me around the front. This must be the wrong spot. So he did. And I got out. Man, I was 10 minutes from the damn and I had to walk. I was walking like
so
he already drove off. I thought I was close by, but I wasn't. Uber got
I was like Molly playing when you talking about they just dropped him off at the alley.
it was in the alley.
They snatched men too, Molly, you know. They snatched men too.
I
Don't
called
get
them.
out the town.
I know they ain't gonna work out.
I know that's right. You be coming with the facts sometimes. She said it's crazy that I remember the address. I'm glad that I had that stored in my brain somewhere. You be pulling shit out when I need ya. Thank God.
Thank you, Phoenix. Gonna need ya. I need ya. That's my baby. That is my baby.
We catch y'all tomorrow. We should be on.
Wellness.
All right, family. Catch y'all tomorrow.
Phil,
All right,
I got a question. Hold tight.
All right.